Hello and good afternoon, everyone. I'm day weather meteorologist Don Watzel with a look at your afternoon video update for Wednesday, November 25th, 1 month until Christmas. Well, as we get into the holiday season, especially Thanksgiving and beyond, it looks like Wyoming and the surrounding region should have favorable weather and road conditions for travelers, a far cry than what we had last year at this time. If you think back to Thanksgiving 2019, early on we had a big localized snowstorm that dumped a foot or more of snow over portions of eastern and southeastern Wyoming with some gusty winds. Several inches fell over the outlying areas in the central and south central. Then we closed out Thanksgiving week with widespread high winds across the region that, quite frankly, made things quite treacherous for travelers, especially those in light and high profile vehicles. We're not going to get that this year, but we do have some strong wind gusts ongoing along I 80 and portions of I 25. This does also include areas around Casper and out of Dry. These strong winds of 50 to 60 miles an hour will gradually decrease this evening and should become variable into the overnight and early Thanksgiving morning. Meanwhile, mountain snows have started to pick up over the west and northwest and should continue to intensify over local areas throughout the rest of this afternoon until about 10 o'clock tonight. We are looking at some accumulations over our mountain passes in the west with light snow showers over the valleys and adjacent areas into early Thursday. Taking a look at that graphically, here we have the strong wind gusts, 50 to 60 miles an hour, affecting travelers in light and high profile vehicles. Wind prone areas of Casper and southwest Natrona County also getting in on the action, with adjacent plains getting some 35 to 45 mile an hour gusts, which should diminish throughout the afternoon. Here's that snow we've been talking about. The heaviest snowfall is expected around the Tetons and Jackson Hole. We could see Teton and especially Togety Pass get in on some accumulating snows, and 3 to 6 inches will be possible as we head into the late evening. The snow in general will start to taper off as we head into early Thursday, with most areas outside of the dark blue getting about 1 to 3 inches, maybe an inch or two over the Bighorns. Meanwhile, the southwestern plains will see some light snow showers overnight as well, but only should see about a trace to maybe an inch. Meanwhile, mainly dry conditions over central and eastern areas with downslope effects, creating some warmer temperatures into the 50s over far east central and southeastern Wyoming. Then for Turkey Day, may have some lingering light snow showers over the western mountains, may have a few flurries over the Bighorn mountain passes. Not going to amount to anything additional, but we may see a few more snow showers develop in the morning through early afternoon in far southern Wyoming. As earlier this week, most of the activity should be along and south of Interstate 80, but amounts again will not be much. Maybe an inch in the mountain areas with a trace elsewhere. Not expecting any widespread significant road impacts, although a few slick spots may occur if you're traveling early Thursday. Otherwise, a cold front as it passes through will allow for chilly temps across the state with mainly dry conditions by the afternoon and through the overnight. Then for Friday, if you have an extended holiday, should be a pretty nice one. Dry statewide with seasonably cool temperatures and light to breezy winds. We may get some pockets of breezier winds along the wind-prone sections of 25 and 80, but no major high wind events are expected. Thanks for listening and watching. Have a great Thanksgiving. We'll present you a new video on Friday.